Rachel, what are you doing?
I thought you
Owner's been leaving him out.
bring mine.
Not giving him water. The hell's going on here?
This your dog, sir?
That was my uncle's. Died a few weeks ago. I didn't want the mutt, but now I got it. It?
Right.
What's his name? It was a barn dog, got no name. Now, I told you the other day to stay the hell out of my yard.
Negligent care of an animal is a misdemeanor in Margrave. $500 fine up to 10 days in jail.
Everything going on in this town, and you're worried about a dog. This how they policed up in Boston?
Don't make me come back and cite you, sir. Rachel, come on.
See that got my pants that are good. I'm just trying to see the size. I just feel like you need some looser pants. I'm bringing them. Oh, you want both of them? Yeah, I had both of them. I have a pair if we want to change my black ones too. Got it? Okay. Let me see.
Oh, not a single security camera.
I think you can put these out there. Look at this going.
Maybe Kleiner doesn't want a record of what's going on here.
Captain Finley, over here.
You got some
Right this way. Mr. Planner's expecting you.
I don't have any more leggings.
There's a hell of a lot of animals in the back there.
Oh, that's a
It's
sow.
better than that.
You all got cows. I'll do the talking.
Good. I don't like talking.
They ain't loose, but it's better than nothing.
Family of skilled marksmen.
Just up here, gentlemen.
I'm not sure I can help you. I wish I could, but all I know about these killings is the gossip from the diner, which we both know is far from reliable.
You have to pull it
Tanner
back.
Spivey has himself disappeared. Called your company multiple times in the last 3 days. Pete Jobling, also deceased, is a former truck driver for Kleiner Industries. For a company we contracted with. Be that as it may, you paid his legal fees for a minor traffic violation that escalated into disorderly conduct. We're just looking for some clarification as to your relationship with these men, if you wouldn't mind. No. Regarding Mr. Jobling, I ship product all over the country. And truck drivers drive too fast and they get all amped up on energy drinks.
You can't do it, I got it.
So it behooves me to keep lawyers on retainer to get my drivers back on the road and keep the wheels of business literally in motion.
They hurt.
And as for Mr. Spivey, you said he called my company? Well, if a general number of over a dozen farmers. Perhaps Mr. Spivey has a buddy on loading docks. They're just making plans to grab a beer afterward. Perhaps. Or perhaps he was calling for another reason. I know you're only doing your job, and I know you're just trying to get answers about your brother's death. But if I may speak frankly, after all I've done for this town, after all I've invested into it, I'm a little insulted to be under suspicion, more than a little. My intention was never to insult you, Mr. Kleiner. That's okay. I know you've been under a lot of stress with all that's been happening. My intention is to conduct my investigation in any manner I see fit. And right now that means finding out what you may or may not know. I know you've had some trouble settling in here, Captain. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because you're a northerner. Or maybe it's your fancy education. Or maybe it's another reason. Anyway, you haven't exactly ingratiated yourself to the good folks of Margrave. I mean, the people of this town, the other members of the police department, they want to help you. They want to work with you. They told me so themselves. We all want justice to be done. But not if you're chasing down theories without any basis in fact. Some friendly advice? This evidence trail you're following? It's a waste of time for you and for me. Leave it.
Horatio Finley.
Excuse me?
My father's name. Horatio Finley. You might think you're everybody's daddy in this town, but you're not mine. You don't tell me what leads to chase and how to chase them. So if I may give you some friendly advice, if you keep talking to the cops on my force, enter this investigation in any way, I will put my fucking foot up your fucking ass until your heart fucking stops.
They were real harsh on this shirt. Yeah, because I've been putting it over there in the corner.
You know, cursing is a sign of weak mind and weaker character.
Shut up.
You're not my daddy. Horatio Finley's my daddy. Oh, loosen up. You did the right thing. Kleiner's a bully.
Yes, it's in a red thing in the tub part.
Don't cry, no matter what. Don't cry. I don't care how scared or upset you get. Don't you dare let him see you cry.
Boys, I'm gonna get right to it. We just came from the hospital. Heard his bishop had his face bashed in with this. His cheekbone was fractured. He had to have surgery. Sutures. It's a very serious crime.
There were bicycle tracks leaving Curtis's house. You know where they led? Right there. To your bike, Joe.
Joe, did you do this?
All signs indicate yes.
You're not safe at home anymore. You need to pack a bag and bounce around motels outside Margrave for a while.
I'm Chief Detective.
Morrison, with the police and his balls are in his stomach now. Kleiner knows you suspect him. We don't know who to trust at the station. Motels, cash, fake names, travel light.
Me live like you.
You get used to it. He's in the back.
What's he doing? Packing his tweed pajamas?
Probably.
Jesus. I don't know what's more depressing, this or Morrison's place.
You said your family used to be in farming, right?
Yeah,
How many head of cattle can a moving truck full of animal feed take care of?
a lot. Why?
How many head of cattle does Kleiner have in his compound?
I don't know. I see when I drive by his north acreage, called 100. Nothing for the size of the land. I'm gonna ask you again, why?
I don't know. He was getting a ton of food delivered today. Organized operation. Didn't seem like the first time they were doing it. It's not like he's running a commercial farm.
It's Georgia. A lot of folks have cows.
That's what I hear.
Hey. You been here a year?
Dehydrated.
Who's your decorator, this guy?
I've had time to furniture shop. You good to go?
Yeah, there's a motel right outside Hickory where we can stay under the radar. Third exit off 85.
Read you. I just want to make sure we're on the same page because your punch to syllable ratio is about 1:1.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
Just because it looks like Kleiner might be a part of all this does not mean you can just go take him out.
No problem. Really? A federal agent, a cop, and multiple civilians are dead. We're not dealing with a small-scale operation. This thing's a hydra. I cut off one head, 2 more grow in its place. There's no justice for doing that. I'm gonna uncover this whole operation, then burn it to the ground. And that takes time, which is something I have in great quantity. Taking Kleiner out's the last move, not the first.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Pretend whatever you want.
Okay. So we have 3 viable leads right now. Hubble, Jobline, Spivey. Spivey's in the wind. Hubble's wife doesn't know anything, but maybe Jobline's wife does. And so but I can question her tomorrow.
Do whatever you want, but Spivey's the answer. I get him to rat on whoever paid him to kill Hubble. We know everything. I'm finding him. Now. He could have told me to meet him anyway. He picked the blue cat. Place he was comfortable. Was probably a regular.
Want to sit back while I go?
Maybe some of the other regulars know where he's hiding.
Or you want to sit
And
back?
neither of you are coming with me.
Sit back.
We've made it so that you both reek a cop. I'll meet you